tied by Sparrow, and the circus is on.
What's up, YouTube? It's Tight Night, YouTube Taz Life. I'm about to be reacting to Michael Jordan. Is why Michael Jordan dominated the fourth quarter. So let's get into it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. Let's go.
Called the greatest of all time? Was it his scoring, his defense, his championships, or something else entirely? What made him so unstoppable in the most important moments of the game? One thing stands out above all: his performance in the fourth quarter, the final minutes when the game is on the line and every point matters. How did he stay calm under pressure? How did he make clutch shots again and again when others would freeze? In today's video on GOAT Report, we're going to break down why Jordan dominated the fourth quarter. We'll explore his skills, his mindset, his preparation, and some of the most unforgettable moments in his career. By the end, you'll see why MJ wasn't just a great player. He was a force that no one could stop when it mattered the most. So before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you love basketball and want to learn the secrets of the GOAT. What is the fourth quarter? Before we go any deeper, let's make sure we understand what the fourth quarter actually is. A basketball game is divided into 4 periods, called quarters. The fourth quarter is the final period, and it's the one that usually decides the winner. When the score is close, every point, every play, and every decision matters more than ever. In the NBA, people often judge the greatest players by how they perform in the fourth quarter. That's because the pressure is at its highest, the clock is running out, and one mistake can cost the game. Michael Jordan didn't just play in the fourth quarter, he owned it. He thrived when the pressure was on, and that's what made him so legendary. Jordan's scoring ability. One of the biggest reasons Michael Jordan was so dangerous in the fourth quarter was his ability to score. Jordan could put the ball in the basket in many ways. He could drive to the hoop, hit mid-range jumpers, sink free throws, use fadeaways, or pull up for quick shots. No matter where he was on the court, he could score. Many times, Jordan would finish games with very high point totals because he just kept scoring while others started to slow down. He had a special talent for creating his own shot, even when defenders tried everything to stop him. Whenever the Bulls needed points in the final minutes, coaches, teammates, and fans all knew the ball would go to Jordan, and he usually made something happen. Jordan's mindset in the fourth quarter. Scoring points is one thing, but mental strength is what really set Michael Jordan apart in the fourth quarter. Belief in himself.
Imagine being able to build anything.
That's true.
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Why Jordan
Complete AI.
My GOAT, because in comparison to the other guys that you would probably call the GOAT, as far as like LeBron James, yeah, I think mostly people would just call LeBron James the GOAT. Other than Jordan, it would be LeBron. I think the difference between them is the mentality, especially in the fourth quarter. It's night and day. And it's not even just like the whole fourth quarter, because LeBron will go off and he will be clutch in the fourth quarter. But when it comes to crunch time, like actual crunch time, when it's like 10 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds on the clock, sometimes he's dishing it off to somebody else, giving the problem to somebody else. But Michael Jordan wants all the problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants all the problems in the crunch time. He's going to take that shot no matter what. Like, if a coach is drawing up a play, like for someone else in crunch time, most likely he's gonna be like, no, put the ball in my hands. There was only like one time where he had to like throw it to Steve Kerr because they knew a double team was coming. It's like, okay, it makes sense to just throw it to Steve Kerr because if I pass it to you, you better make it, type of thing. That's what he said to him on the bench. But mostly it's just like, it's killer mentality. But that he's gonna take the shot. If he misses, it's on him. If he makes it, it's on him. And he lives with that because he has that confidence in him. He doesn't shy away from it. So he has that mentality. So that is very true. And I think that's what separates him from every other player, and all the other players that they name the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT because he has the best mentality out of everyone that ever touched the basketball, I believe. So, yeah, especially in crunch time.
Jordan never doubted his own ability. He famously said that he didn't think a shot he took was going to miss. That doesn't mean he was never nervous. It means he trained his mind to stay calm under pressure. He knew how to focus, even when the game was on the line. No fear of big moments. Many players feel nervous or freeze when the game gets tight. Not Jordan. He loved those moments. For him, a close game wasn't scary. It was a challenge to show who was the best. Focus and composure. Even when the crowd was loud or the opponent was tough, Jordan stayed calm and focused. He didn't let emotions control him. This focus helped him think clearly and make the right plays when it mattered most. This mental strength didn't happen by accident. Jordan worked on it every day in practice. He created high-pressure situations for himself so that, when the real game came, he was ready and confident. Jordan's clutch moments. When people talk about Michael Jordan, they often remember his clutch moments, those big plays in the fourth quarter that could win or lose a game. One of the most famous is the shot in 1989. With just seconds left in a playoff game, Jordan caught the ball, turned, and sank a game-winning jumper over his defender to win the series. It's one of the most iconic shots in NBA history. In another amazing game, Jordan scored 27 of his 50 points in the fourth quarter to help the Bulls come back and secure a win. Performances like this show how unstoppable he could be when the clock was running out. Over the years, he hit many game-winning shots against tough teams like the Lakers, Pistons, and Jazz, and most of them came in the final seconds. These were not lucky shots. They are clear examples of Jordan's dominance in the final period and why he is remembered as one of the most clutch players ever. How Jordan played. When it mattered most, Michael Jordan didn't just score points. He was also very smart about how he...
I have a question. Who do you think is the most clutch player of all time? Like, who is the most clutch player of all time? I think it's like Michael Jordan's up there, Kobe's up there, Larry Bird is up there. I would put Michael Jordan at number one. And it's like Kobe at 2, Larry at 3. It could go either way between Larry and Kobe, but I think Michael Jordan's the most clutch for sure of all time.
He played in the fourth quarter. 1. He controlled the ball. In the final minutes, Jordan often had the ball in his hands. Coaches trusted him more than anyone else to make the right play, and his teammates knew he would fight for every point. 2. He made his team better. When Jordan attacked the basket, defenders had to focus all their attention on him. This opened up opportunities for his teammates, making the entire offense more effective. Even if he didn't score himself, his play created chances for others. 3. He mixed up. His scoring. Jordan didn't just rely on one type of shot. Sometimes he scored with layups, sometimes with jump shots, and sometimes he drew fouls to get free throws. This mix of skills made him very hard to defend. By adapting his game to different defenses and situations, Jordan could always find a way to dominate, no matter who he was playing against.
Make it a habit. 7 minutes.
Yeah, he's like the most
every week
dynamic
all the way for 1 month.
two-level scorer.
This Monday, we will start the advanced Tai Chi workout for beginner.
Jordan's
Like, because he doesn't take threes that much. You could say he's a 3-level scorer because if he's open for a 3, he'll take it. But he's not relying on a 3. He's not like a live or die by the 3. He's going to go for that mid range if it's available. But it's like the fact that he can get to the basket, get into the key, and whatever you throw at him, he has an answer for it. He could also get into the post. He's great in his post game. So it's like he'll get into the mid range, but he also gets to that post and do his fadeaway jumper, and then his pump fakes. He'll get into the key, dunk on you. Might do a finish around the rim, like a finesse layup, or he'll maneuver around the defense and finish on the other side, stuff like that. But he's like very agile when it comes to scoring, mid range, all of that, and he's so athletic. And like his change of pace, his in and out crossover, he's just in and out when he comes down and sizes you up, and he does his hesitation in and out and then goes into his dunk. I think he's just very versatile when it comes to that. Going downhill, like you're not seeing him downhill. Once he's going downhill, he sticks out his tongue. It's a wrap. Yeah. So I feel like when it comes to like 2-level scorers, he's obviously the best because he didn't have to shoot the 3 ball to be to win 6 championships, to be a scoring leader, multiple seasons. Yeah. And he won the MVP a bunch of times, so he didn't really have to shoot threes. I know it was different times, but I really feel like even if he was playing in this time, he probably would have shot more threes, but I feel like he wouldn't have to be the best in the league, to be honest. Yeah.
Toughness. Playing late in a game is not just about mental strength. It's also about physical toughness. Michael Jordan often played through fatigue, pain, and exhaustion. He didn't sit back or wait for a rest in the fourth quarter. Instead, he would push even harder when everyone else was getting tired, showing his legendary work ethic and determination. A perfect example of this is Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, one of the biggest games of his career. In the final quarter, Jordan scored 16 points and then hit the title-winning shot to clinch the championship for the Bulls. This performance is remembered as one of his most iconic fourth-quarter moments because he delivered when everything was on the line. Jordan's training and preparation. Michael Jordan didn't depend only on natural talent. He worked hard in practice to prepare for late-game situations so he could perform under pressure.
Sheesh.
He focused on skills like shooting accurately when tired, dribbling under pressure, making free throws while exhausted, and mentally preparing for close, high-stakes moments. One of his key habits was to imagine himself in late-game moments during practice. This way, when similar situations happened in real games, they felt familiar and less stressful. Jordan trained as if the fourth quarter was always coming, and because of this preparation, he was always ready to take over when it mattered most. Jordan's fourth quarter. Stats. Numbers help show just how good Michael Jordan was in the fourth quarter.
Dang, this video is definitely AI. I'm not gonna lie. This video says Jordan's fourth quarter stats. All right, it's still good though. It's still some information. It's still informative. It's things we already know about, but something to talk about. Yeah.
Over his career, he played in hundreds of fourth quarters, and historical stats show he shot nearly 45% overall during this time. Impressive, especially since defenders always focused on him. Jordan also scored big numbers in important games where the outcome was still undecided late in the match. His presence on the court often changed the flow of the game, and his scoring in the final minutes helped many Bulls teams win close games.
Yo, his finishing is
While numbers alone don't tell the full story, they show that Jordan could produce points under pressure when it mattered most. Jordan versus other clutch players. Many great players are remembered for their clutch moments, like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Larry Bird, and others. But Michael Jordan's reputation and achievements stand out. He made more game-winning shots in big playoff games than most players of his era. And his performances in the NBA Finals often featured high fourth-quarter scoring when his team needed him the most. While statistics about clutch moments can vary depending on how they are measured, the impact of Jordan's play, especially in playoff and finals games, is why fans and analysts consider him one of the most clutch players ever. His ability to take over games late helped the Bulls win 6 NBA championships, and many of those titles included major plays in the fourth quarter. Leadership and team impact. Dominating the fourth quarter wasn't just about scoring points, it was also about leadership. Jordan's teammates believed in him completely. They trusted him to make the right decision, whether it was passing, driving to the basket, or taking the shot himself. This trust gave the whole team more confidence. Jordan's presence on the court also lifted his teammates in tense moments. His energy, focus, and determination seemed to tell the Bulls, "We can win this." It's a rare gift to make others play better simply by being on the court, and Jordan had it in full measure. Jordan's mental edge.
Oh, so like a Kawhi type of thing, but I think Michael Jordan was more of like a vocal leader, but he also led by example. I feel like that's the thing, because sometimes with NBA stars is like it's either or. Is either you're talking a lot, and you're the leader, you're kind of leading by example, but there's some people that are just like that are just fully leading by example, and that's it. Like KD, he got more vocal later on in his career as a vet, but when he was on OKC, I think it was more so just leading by example. And a lot of players say he's not that vocal. He's like more so of a lead by example. Kawhi, lead by example. He might talk a little bit more when he's on the court, but that's his method. It's just like he's like, whatever energy I'm bringing to the court, and you see that I'm playing at this type of level, you're going to bring up your play and try to match it, or I guess help Kawhi in a way, because like if Kawhi can't just do all the work, you're gonna have to like step up a bit, so it doesn't look like he's just carrying a load. So like I feel like Michael Jordan, he also motivated his players to play better, but he was also vocal too. So I feel like as like in terms of his like leadership in the fourth, I could see how that could impact his team when it comes to crunch time. He's probably getting more onto his players. He's getting more intense. He's more aggressive, and that's on the court, leading by example, also vocally. So yeah, I can see that.
What really set Michael Jordan apart in clutch moments was his mental edge. He had strong belief in himself, focus, competitive fire, and fearlessness. These qualities gave him the courage to take shots that many other players would avoid. Jordan didn't see pressure as a problem. He used it as motivation. Instead of thinking, I hope I make it, he thought, I will make it. This mental confidence was a key reason why he was so dominant in the final quarter, and why opponents often struggled to stop him. What fans remember most? Fans don't just remember numbers and stats. They remember the moments. The buzzer-beating shots, the big blocks, the incredible comeback performances, and the timeouts when everyone looked to Jordan. These are the moments that stick in people's minds and show what made him so great.
Yes,
it wasn't just about the points he scored or the statistics he put up. It was the way he played in the biggest moments that made him a legend. So, what made Michael Jordan so unstoppable in the fourth quarter? Was it just his skill? Or was it his mindset and desire to win that set him apart? How did he stay calm under pressure and make the right plays when the game was on the line? Jordan showed us that greatness isn't only about talent. It's about belief, focus, and the will to fight until the very last second. Whether it was hitting a game-winning shot, playing tough defense, or attacking relentlessly while others faded, the fourth quarter was always his time to shine. If you enjoyed learning about why Jordan dominated the fourth quarter, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite MJ fourth quarter moment? Stay tuned to GOAT Report for more stories about the greatest athletes and the moments that made them legends.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet,
that's it for the video, man.
From Wix.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to go on to Unforgettable, but yeah, what he was saying, or what the AI was saying, I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure that's AI. But yeah, the point of the video, I mean, it was broken down to a T, like when it comes to like mentality, his mindset, his skill set, when it comes to the fourth, and why he is so successful when it comes to finishing off the game. Other players are like, they wasted all their energy throughout the game, and then when it comes to the fourth, it's like they burn out. Jordan does not burn out. He has the same type of motor throughout the whole game, and he even turns it up more in the fourth. He leads by example through his play and also vocally. So yeah, that was a great video. And now we're going to move on to Manu Ginobili. Let's get into it. It's called NBA Legends Explain Why Manu Ginobili Was a Monster. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow if you're on Twitch. I'm going to say a prayer. I'm going to end this off. And name me just I pray whoever's watching this video. Bless everybody from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. Allow them to be strong in their mind, body, and soul. Everything they go through, name of Jesus, I pray in their life. Allow them to understand that God is with them. And there's tests, there's trials, there's tribulations. I pray that no matter what situation they're put through, allow them to understand that it's a test, And once they get through these situations and put God first, God's going to reward them no matter what the situation and everything. Any situation that's like good, any situation that's bad, both ways you're supposed to love God and not question God and stay the course and not give into your flesh and deny your flesh and be of the spirit, not of the world. So in the name of Jesus, I pray, allow everybody to follow that. Amen. So stay blessed, stay lit, and I'm out.